It's time. It's time. Wait a minute. Did I did. Okay, my camera's back on. Great. Everything's great. You'll notice we don't have an exciting new Geralt this time. Yet. I did just rush install a mod. That should enable a lot of new hair and beard options. To make our Geralt nice and pretty. Oh, God. It's always so great. Oh. So it's at the rich hairdresser in Novigrad, which is where I've got to go. Candle cam is operational, of course. I'm getting better and better about setting that up. The rich hairdresser is like over here somewhere, right? Oh, right. I did have a good meal. Yeah. Had a double chicken avocado salad from El Pollo Loco. But it continues to be hot, which is why the candle is flickering like crazy, because there was a fan on. I thought the fan was going to put the candle out, but it's going pretty strong right now. We're still in thick wick territory. I'm hoping if I burn it down enough, then I can dome it again. Because there's more and more nubbin poking out. So, thank you guys for flipping the hourglass. 6 on a Night Sentinel. Also, if you were paying attention, you may wonder why somebody who's extremely hot, very warm, would be lighting a candle right now. Well, that's just how dedicated I am. There's Roach, doing wonderful as always. Our 2 hourglass turns back to back. Is that shocking? People want to see that hourglass. People want to see it go. Is it Hearts of Stone time, or are you doing other stuff first? I'm going to do other stuff first. I have like a side quest, a couple of contracts. Mostly I just want to scoop up all of the Witcher schematics for the gear. So I'll be doing that. That's my goal. I'll start Hearts of Stone pretty soon here. But for this session, I think I'm gonna focus on finding all of the schematics and crafting what I can. That's the idea. Gonna put a shirt on? No. No, I'm not. You just need to grab one because the DLCs expand upon armor even more. So, like, if all the base schematics aren't important once the DLC starts? Oh, you did wait. I once flipped the hourglass, but you cut away for tech issues? Oh, that's not good. Well, then I owe you an hourglass flip, don't I? That's not this one. This one is for Night Sentinel, but soon. Pretty much. Oh. Well. In that case, I won't make the armors, but here's the issue. They're in my quest log. Do you expect me to just ignore that they're in my quest log? I certainly hope not. Also, congrats on finishing the story. I wasn't watching live stream, but I watched some of the replay. Glad you got the good ending. Man, me too. Apparently it was pretty close. Yeah, exactly. Got to keep that log empty. Yep, 100% playthrough. I did it. Is this the rich one? He's in the shitty part of town, so I'm thinking maybe no. Arr. Or is this the drunk one? Oh, attractive chocolate. There's nothing to clue in about. I just like candles. And Witcher seems like a candle kind of game. This is the drunk one. God damn it. Maybe lore included with the gear cast as well. Just about seals it then. I don't remember. Is he down here maybe? Does anyone remember where the rich barber is in Novigrad? I thought that was a Witcher candle. No, it's a Red Dead Redemption 2 candle.
Oh, there he is.
There's a secret vampire quest in Novigrad. You just passed him? I did?
Witcher.
That's the one that I was just at, that was the drunk guy? Who was not the rich barber?
Oh, hey now.
Upper middle note. scissors on the minimap. That's the drunk barber. That's the drunk barber. That's not the barber I'm looking for. He gives you a random haircut. I need somebody who gives you a good haircut. Also, that specific barber, the rich one, is where to get the DLC. Rich barber near brothel. Near Passiflora. Okay. Where's that? I thought Passiflora was here. Wait, no, that's not the brothel. The brothel's up here. Right of map? North, yeah. Exactly, Zach. Oh. I'm going to, this... Okay. Barber. Okay. Okay, so they are actually pretty close to each other. Alright. Perfect, thank you. Oh, it's right there. Alright. Here's the thing. The DLC may not even be installed correctly. I had to fudge it a little bit because the creator had a folder structure that was kind of already used. So we'll see. We'll see if the hair's there.
Greetings to the honorable gentleman.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like they're there. Maybe I have to... Might have to enable it in the DLC menu, but it wasn't showing up there. So, I think it may be busted. There's just... Whenever somebody makes a mod, they make it to be deployed... Oh, I quit the game. Alright, well, yeah, you see I was trying to read it, and the new hairstyles are available through that vendor. Unfortunately, like, mod makers will like bundle things up and deploy it in specifically the exact circumstance they are in. So when you start stacking mods, it gets rough. Oh, you couldn't get this one to work? Oh, okay, yeah. That may be it then. Yeah, sometimes, man. The DLC folder... Oh, wait, I didn't even look at the menu I was going to check. Damn it. Because there's a DLC line item for it, too, but... Is this the one with Logan's beard? Yeah. I meant to check the DLC options. Because I don't think it was showing up there. Okay, so multiple people couldn't get it working. Alright. So yeah, it's supposed to show up in here, but I don't think it's going to. Unless that's it. Yeah, all the options are turned on. Hey, McCostich, do you have any new projects in the works you can talk about? Nope. I do not, unfortunately. That I can talk about, that is. Yeah. Just discussed one this morning, but it's in that phase of, like, who knows if it's going to happen and if budget can get together for it, so we'll see. We'll see. I think, like, this whole... I've been through this process multiple times now in this like, Corona environment where people scramble to, like, find something to make at the last second, and then we'll have a talk, and I'll be like, okay, here's what it's going to cost, here's what it's going to look like, and then, like, I don't know what happens after that, but a couple of days go by and they're like, oh, well, we're going to do it like 3 months from now. And it's like, okay. It's been a lot of that. Been a lot of that. Oh, well, I might as well change my hair up a little bit. I mean, I kind of already did, but...
That of its first decree raises tax their labors.
I love that dude so much.
Greetings.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, book. Love that dude. Been incredibly stressed with this long-ass move I'm about to make. Just wanted to see your content on YouTube and your streams have been helping through this. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm sorry you've been so stressed. Did you go back and watch the sad ending? No. I'm gonna need some time. Is all the DLC installed? I think they might be the issue. Yeah, supposed to. Go Mesh. Let me flip this hourglass for you. Also, I forget. I still owe an hourglass flip to Spirit Grip, so I will get that in there. All right. I know. We had the goatee for a while, but I'm gonna go back to it. I feel like it's pretty good, like dad vibes, like bassist in a band that plays '80s covers. Energy. Sure, the EDM remix of Pam Param. I can't say that I have, and now I very much want to. All right, let's go find Herodibirth, and then I got some contracts to knock out, and then these. Gotta clean up this business. Gonna have a lot of world hopping going on. My girlfriend refused to use my buddy because I talk about you like we're friends. Ooh. Well, Vintage Yellow, I'm glad that I endear such familiarity, but I do have to remind you that we haven't met yet. Not yet. What's a quest to fuck up? How dare you? That would never happen. Whoops. Alright, I gotta find my way to a message board. What's the mod command list? Mods. But I don't think I've updated it in a while because I really haven't added anything new. But yes, exclamation point MODS. Diagrams take so damn long. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I know that sounded harsh. Not for a big derail, and certainly not trying to rub anything in, but I do try to do what I can in certain moments to, like, I don't know, try to reinforce proper boundaries, I guess. Oh, you didn't mean that. Oh, you meant to, like, list the mods in chat? Because there is no command for that. I gotta clear that map up. No, you mean from all the icons and stuff? Anyway, Vinny, yeah, sorry that came off heavy. Ooh. Oh, did it? It was so rewarding, man. I don't know. I don't know that I have the patience to go to every single question mark and clear every single, like, monster layer.
How you like that silver?
I will get that guy though. Yeah, it's also interesting. Some of these texture mods are definitely hitting performance pretty hard. A lot more loading hitches than there used to be. Should just switch up question marks to see it more clearly. I could. Oh, treasure. The treasure is all level scaled, or it's not level scaled, right? So these are just going to be like, oh, it's another chort. I have defeated these in battle many times. I assumed I'd do a lot more damage than that. I'm gonna go make and eat goulash. Interesting. You're just bullying this poor guy? No, he had treasure, and I want it. I thought he'd... Oh. What's that, dear papa? You're kicking us off the family plot. Your younger sons are good for nothing, so deserve a mess of porridge at most. You're gonna give Joffler Joffler? Everything, and we're to go make our own sorry way in the world. Well, we went, Papa, we went. And now we've our own plot. Sure, might be a hill barely sticking out of the bog, a few trees and some rushes. No crops will take here, but we don't mind. There was no room for us in the field, so now, well, guess we'll just never touch rake nor hoe ever again. What's that you ask, Papa? How we plan to live? Well, I'll tell you. We never met much good from our fellow man, so we've decided to repay you the favor. Either they'll give us what we want, or they'll end up like you, Papa, and your dear Joffler, with a knife between their ribs. What a bad man. That's okay. I'm gonna take his stuff. Hey! Look at that! Finishing these quests before I even got them. Stop it. Oh, that's why. Okay. Papa! That's what happens when you live in a society. Your kids kill you because you tried to be a parent. Papa! Why have you forsaken me, Papa? I'll show you, Papa. I'll show you. Alright. New Vegas isn't the third best Fallout game, it's the only good one. Hey! Fallout 1 and 2 beg to differ. I'm forgetting about tactics.
Dog tracks. It's as if they were pursued. Fled into the swamp. Tried to run, but got stuck in the bog. Great target for an arbalist. Black hair. Not who I'm looking for. Dog tracks. It's as if they were pursued.
Oh, Brotherhood of Steel. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. I appear to be going this way.
Fled into the swamp.
Seems to be going the other way, though? Yeah.
Deserters tried to flee on horseback. Were caught here, looks like.
There we go. Okay. Ugh. Who cares? You're interrupting my detectiving. How does Wastelanders compare to the Fallout 4 base game? Is there an expansion? Man, I don't even know.
Red hair. Probably him. Need to find something else to know for sure. Letter to his mother. Least I can do is get it to her.
Dear mother, this might be my last letter. My head hangs low as I write, for I have brought great shame on our family. I have failed my brothers in arms. In the hour of truth, my courage failed me. Ask no forgiveness, for I deserve none. Ask only that you pray for me. May you live in health, H. Oops. Big oops. Alright, well. Time to go deliver the good news. Wait. Oh. Skyrim Stadia Edition? If Skyrim had Stadia, that's what we'd all be playing video games on now. You got me. You got me.
My son, were you able to learn anything?
I was.
Such power.
To know the truth. Be it sweet, be it painful. I wish to know.
Your son is dead.
How did it happen?
He deserted.
You doing New Game Plus Switcher? No.
Lies.
Found him hanging next to others. Notice posted on the tree was clear.
I do not believe you. My son was no coward.
Believe what you will. Found a letter on him, addressed to you.
Mother, this may well be the last time I write.
Alright, Spirit Grip, I'm doing the flip for you.
Lied. Forgive me.
Better enjoy this.
I am no hero. I take no pleasure in killing Nordlings. This place is a nightmare. I have borne it until now. I can bear it no longer. Not long past, they ordered us to murder prisoners. Do you know what this means? To kill defenseless men. I must flee this place. darling child. Hurry. You have found him for me. Your payment. Take it.
Give me that. Still feels as good as the first time. Okay. I got some dumb contracts. I think this is around here. Yeah. Oh, he's fairly close to finishing the car in my summer car. That's exciting.
That's it, Roach.
So he's going... Okay, so it wasn't just for a charity stream. God damn it. God damn it, Roach. Let's go. There we go. At least he didn't fart on me again. Can't stand it when he does that. Man, it is so warm, you guys. It's so warm today. If this was a Ubisoft game, you'd have to find 3 dead sons to collect a reward. Yeah. And then there'd be like a, there'd be a bandit camp that the last son was in. You have to kill all the bandits.
Damn, you're ugly.
Drive-by insult. Oh man. Italian's humming.
Boot prints, and also some bare feet. Strange. Need to follow these deeper into the woods.
It would be... Like, I really like the mechanic they have where you basically go into story mode when you're doing your investigations. I think it would be neat if it were, like...
What's that stench?
It usually just revolves down to, like, follow the footprints, which is fine. But, do feel like there's probably a good bit of,
Bodies
opportunity to explore there.
This one was poisoned.
Also, diagram over there. I gotta go check that out. Look at this. This is just being efficient right now. Maximum efficiency. If you live in one fantasy universe, what would you choose? Mine would be Star Trek. Yeah? Star Trek seems like your odds are high of having an interesting experience on an individual level.
Wonderful.
Like in Star Wars, you might just be some schmuck who's like farming all day. Actually, I guess that person ended up like saving the galaxy multiple times, but you know what I mean. In Star Trek, you can like join Starfleet and get on a ship. Also, life is pretty utopian even if you're not in Starfleet. I feel like that's a solid pick.
Something heavy was dragged through here. Bodies.
Mass Effect all the way, banging Asaris left and right, getting banged by them instead, I guess. Yeah, I guess if you're... Now, it's a different question which fantasy world you want to live in if you want to maximize your sex having.
Ghoul's nest.
Yeah, the one with the most anime titty girls.
No uniform, no boots. Really not enough guardian soldier. Someone from the village nearby.
Guess there's a quest here I don't have. That's true, Captain. Anime is basically a subset of Star Trek because if you're on the holodeck, you'll get to have sex with all the anime you want. That is a great point. Allow me to, hold on a minute. Allow me to ruminate on these ideas of anime holograms. Vibrate a lot. Hello. We have a new RoboVac. Stephanie has decided that this one is female. Doesn't have a name yet, though. This one can mop as well. It's sad. We figured out, or really Steph figured out, that the old Robo Vacuum was off just because it had a switch. So dumb. So this one arrived today on the very same day that Stephanie figured out that our RoboVac is actually totally fine. Just wasn't on. That's so dumb because I had a feeling it was something like that. I just didn't look, or didn't look good enough. So dumb. So dumb. I'm glad. I'm glad that Lady Vac decided to come over here. It's been really gross here since the RoboVac's been dead. It's been getting kind of crusty on the ground, but now we can be clean and free. Like one with the hot anime dudes. I'm trying to think of a setting with hot anime boys. Wait, I got that one right. Why would the icon still be there? Poor soul has the job of cleaning the come up from the holodeck. I'm gonna imagine with force fields, like if you splooge inside of a hollow lady, then I imagine she like carries your biological material back to some sort of place where she can deposit it and have it be reconstituted into food or something. Ugh, Benoit. You picked the worst possible thing. Yeah, Yuri on Ice. I was thinking more like grand fantasy or grand science fiction settings that have a bunch. Oh, inspect the scratches on the wall. That's part of the quest. Yeah, the little wolf face. Wait, where is it? Is it further in? Or do you mean in this room? Inspect the scratches on the wall. Crowd control can be donated straight to the bail fund? That's awesome. I didn't know that. Wait, where's the wolf face? Where'd it go? Hold on, let me see if I still have it. It's even in my log. Oh. Okay. Griffin part, upgrade part 2. Oh. Yeah. I think the mod was just a little... It was stuck, yeah. Off-world Blade Runner? No, man, the off-world colonies are terrible in Blade Runner. Hey, Roach. Like all sweaty with watching Cops. Get really worked up watching Cops. I still like watching Cops. It's got to be like the longest running reality show, right? There's a mod to show all quests on the map. If you're on a schematic hunt, it'll save you time going through menus. That's a good point. I have this one. Like, this shows me other objectives when I'm using Witcher Sense, but... Wait, the show was canceled? Are you serious? Damn! Okay. That's it. That sucks. It's been running for like 30 seasons. Yeah, no, stealth soft. I mean, it is presented in a way to be pretty pro police for sure. Yeah, the show is never gonna show a policeman like beating the shit out of somebody. In fact, there's a couple of times where like you can tell they cut around it. There was an episode a while ago where an officer pulled out his club and like went back to hit, and then it cut to the dude being in cuffs, and I'm like,
Move it.
new show privatized cops. I mean, they have those all over the place now. It's kind of surprising to me that there isn't a show about them already. I'm taking it too far. Don't you dare cancel my TV show. No, I'm okay with it going. I really, really liked watching it, but... here's the mod if you want it. Oh, okay. I think I've seen it. It's definitely one of the most popular ones. I haven't been using it so far, but I can see how when hunting for diagrams or schematics it would be faster.
Honor and glory, Geralt. How can I help?
Found your soldiers, meaning their bodies. Female wyvern killed them. They wandered into
Well,
the ground.
that's a bummer, but
Me detest.
I'm willing to sacrifice it and a lot more if it changes
You didn't send those boys out.
if it
to
changes police in America.
Let some Redanian prisoners out there. Executed them.
War is like this. Who loses dies.
Those men haven't been forgotten.
Oh.
Someone will come asking about them.
Oh, cream, neat. Put the hourglass for
Any
you.
soldier who is taken prisoner is as if dead.
Those prisoners were from Redania.
Soon to be an imperial province. Before Saelvin, I wager, the great sun will fly upon banners above Redania's capital.
Hey up, Nilfgaardian. Don't have the slightest desire to debate with you.
Nor I you. You have earned this coin. Take it and leave me.
What's up, John's life? Just getting paid. No more biggest belly, Geralt. No, I like the restraint here. It's not quite as hideously malformed. I appreciate the the restraint. Yeah, it's a little beer gut. It's more believable. It doesn't ruin my immersion. You did get drunk and chop wood. You gotta do it. If you're not accidentally shooting an entire bottle of vodka and then trying to chop wood, are you even playing My Summer Car? What's up, Asian Boy 98? Thank you for the sub. And welcome, Mulberry Dale. So good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little beer gut. It's a gas tank party. Also, people screaming about, or people that were horrified by non-fixed minimaps. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? This big ol' unfixed minimap up here. Go shirtless to be fully immersed. You're right. That is the way to do it, isn't it? Out of the way. You hate it? What are you writing? That's Roach, John's life. Geralt names his horses Roach, so obviously that is Roach. Hey, Linky. Thank you for the resub. This new vacuum is very thorough. I appreciate that. Get under my desk, please. Kind of moves in confusing patterns, though. No, no, go over there. That's where all the dirt is. Please. I guess it couldn't hurt to go over this area again. Oh. There's some pretty high-tech AI going on right now. This, can we get a vacuum cam? No, you can't. You just have to rely on my descriptions and reactions. It's tickling my feet. What are you doing? Why are you just sitting there? Oh, nope, I'm gonna go that way now. Okay. Ah! Give a little robo kiss. I have definitely, oh wow. Oh yeah, it's just dirt, never mind. Please, okay, I'm gonna shove you back a little bit. Okay. What happened to Daryl? Daryl wasn't turning on for the longest time, and it was really confusing. Okay, this robot really, really, really wants to just bonk into my feet over and over. It turns out that there was like a master power switch on it that was just flicked off, and that was it. So, but we got a new RoboVac in the meantime because it was getting really gross in here. There's like a hole here. Hold on a second. Look, it talks. I'm gonna just put you there. That. Thank you. Jesus. So many fans blowing in here today. The Roombas really work. Yeah, they do. They don't. Why are you coming from my feet again? Oh, please. I need you to, like, go over there. There. Yeah, there it is. Nope, you stopped. And back towards the feet. Alright. Wants to suck those toes? Yeah. Aeronautical, thank you for that. Let me flip this for you. Oh, gosh. Stop it!
That's it, Roach.
Okay, I'm just holding my feet off the ground now. I gotta back up a little bit. That has a foot fetish, yeah. Why did I get the Rimble with the foot fetish? Jeez. Night Raven. Didn't know Tarantino made vacuums.
Monster tracks.
Excellent. Just excellent. Last time I played a good bit of Red Dead 2 and then I didn't save, so I got to do the Micah quest and to break him out again. Yeah, that one's rough. That one is rough. I do appreciate that at least they're starting to like present narratives where characters that act like GTA characters are treated as the villains they are. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, Micah fucking sucks. I mean, Micah's there to be a villain. And I'm glad that they didn't try to present him as anything else or represent him in any other way. Micah sucks.
Something just woke up.
But I think, it's to drive home that I think it's that idea of like, what is it? Of codependency. They've all been pushed out of society, so they have to cling to each other. And once you've been like, I've seen it happen in other like social circles and like nerddom and fandom and stuff. When people feel ostracized from other groups, then they sort of bond. They find connection through like refusing to exclude anyone, which can mean that sometimes like genuine people that are good and maybe a little bit weird then suddenly end up in a social group with other people who are kind of broken and messed up or don't want to make any effort to try and improve as people. So, yeah. I kind of, so to me, it read sincere. Ugh, it worked for the characters, I thought, but yeah, he sucks.
Young specimen. Mother can't be far.
Has there ever been a female GTA protagonist? I don't think so. Maybe in like Chinatown Wars, maybe? I can't remember. I found it annoying how obviously he's a villain. Like betraying him came a mile, or him betraying came a mile away, yeah. Yeah, go Spartan. Although, spoilers though, even though I did just read it. Huh. Elder, thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, yeah, Josh, I didn't know if there was like a segment where you played as a woman in Chinatown Wars or something like that.
God, I don't know what it were. At least 4 spans high. Tell me, the others are...
They're dead.
Micah reminds me of a dude I used to be friends with. The dude literally didn't like anyone at all, then treated people that were trying to help him or get on his feet like they were wheelbarrows for his shit.
But Mika, the one who brought us here, his brother's got coin. He'll reward you. looked for him at the inn at the crossroads.
Yeah, those people exist. I guess that's what gets me. Is it's not that this character is a villain, thus they are like poorly written. I think it's like the degree of villainy and the way that it expresses itself makes Micah a good character, even if he's a total pile of shit and you hate him. I don't think it's hard to make a character evil, you know? It's, can you do it in a realistic way that still reads? Didn't seem that over the top to me, because he definitely believable somebody would act like that. That's kind of how I reacted to him. I was like, okay, like this character's not even pretending, but there are people who don't give a shit, that don't care. Right? So the Witcher hasn't been watching his weight. Yeah, too many potions. So I still have to explore the mine, I guess. Hey, how are you back over here running into my feet again? I thought we figured this out. Everyone sucks in Red Dead. I mean, most people do. There are a couple of members of the gang that are like not bad people, just fell out of normal society for one reason or another. Also, I think Micah's pretty important in the context of things because, I mean, you have characters like Dutch who don't think they're bad and honestly think they're trying their best, but really they're like just projecting insecurity or fear. Ugh.
It takes strength to do something like this.
I don't know why am I stuck in walk mode? I feel like Red Dead is so stacked with morally ambiguous is not the right word, but morally complicated characters that Micah made sense, you know. Oh, villains that think they're doing something good. Don't all villains think they're doing something good? I don't think Micah would say that, you know. Complex characters, yeah. Morally concave. Dutch does have a sexy voice, though. Yeah, he's got to. He's got that preacher voice. What the hell? It's when he talks, people listen. Maybe it's under? Maybe this will fix my, like, slow walk? No? Why can't I run? Your first snake stockings arrived? Ooh. Dad bod is weighing him down. Oh, I'm overweight. That's why. God, why are these so heavy? I need to use crossbows more. This all sells for quite a bit, though. There we go. There we go. Alright. I'll just get this diagram and be on my way. Why isn't this objective updating? Oh, I'll probably just have to run to the next one. Yeah. Is that it? I didn't find all the objectives in order? Is there a powdered donut in that? Wait, hold on. Was there a powdered donut? I mean, I gotta pick that up if there was. Oops. Oh, no. Yes, Brooklyn, there is a wedding in the background. Steph is watching a older movie whose name I don't know, but it has James Stewart and Katharine Hepburn in it. Powdered Pearl. Which is a hell of a thing. Didn't you have the potion for the loot? You mean to carry more? Is that what you mean? Right, congratulations to the couple. Yes. They will be happily married for many years in movie land. And the tracks pick up again out here. Some more shit out here. What do you want me to do, game? Oh, you have to do some swimming. Okay. Alrighty, I can do that. Have you seen His Girl Friday? Fucking great film. Maybe? Oh, Philadelphia Story. Okay. Yeah, it's got like Cary Grant in it. I didn't see the title of it. Steph's just been going through all the AFI Top 100. So I've been looking at I've been watching a ton of older movies. I saw dang, what was it called? Oh, why did I do that? It was a South Korean movie that was pretty goddamn heady and nuts for 1960. Like a horror movie. Yeah. It was wild. Like I guess it had to be restored. Some parts of it were pretty rough. Yeah, man. It was pretty sick. I wish I could remember the name of it. I don't even wait. South Korea didn't exist back then, so just Korean. When did South Korea get formed? The Housemaid? Yeah, I think that was it, Captain. Nope. Oh, 53? Okay, number 48. Oh, variety of ideas here.
Gotta destroy them.
Tokyo Story is a great film if you're watching older movies. I do not have HBO Max right now. Still find it wild that Jimmy Stewart won the Oscar for this movie, then went on and did 20 official bombing missions over Europe and a lot more off the books because they put him in they pull him when he hit a certain amount. Oh, like every enlisted person had to do so many operations, so they just, or something like that. Korean War ended in 53. Okay. South Korea developed more in the 60s. Okay, well, this is just the advent of that. I have seen House, or Houseu. That's a hell of a ride.
Putting yourself to the sword, all the better.
What now, you piece of filth?
I was trying to twirl. I have seen Old Boy. I have not seen the audition, which I need to watch. Oh, he's all glowy. Yeah, that's kind of from that list of early 2000s Asian greats. Oh. No, I saw the proper Old Boy, the South Korean Old Boy. which was it was a ride. Dang it! I gotta pick all this up. So watching Clone Wars. It's been a couple of days since I went back to it. I'm about halfway through season 2 right now. Yeah, they made an American Old Boy with what was it? Josh Brolin. Hey, so looking for.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just checking, make sure that she was still going.
Everything's fine.
Okay.
We're just hanging out. I have to start using these crossbow bolts. Ugh. Guess I can drop all this crap. I gotta go to a blacksmith, sell some stuff. Bit of super trash, yeah. I didn't have a whole lot of faith that it was gonna be A+ top tier quality. Take your coin. Okay. The Brolin Old Boy is just not worth it. Yeah. I didn't expect that. Linky, I'll flip the hourglass for you. I didn't expect that a Western-produced movie would be willing to go to remotely the places that the original Old Boy did. That's a really good point. America should be fine with it based on the outrageous surge of step sibling porn or stepmom porn. What's up, Preface Spore? Thank you. Yeah, also the original movie is just so good. Although, you know, you're always going to run into people. It's weird. You're always going to run into people who just don't want to or won't be drawn to a foreign film. But Old Boy's concepts by itself are like, I feel like it's self-selecting. You're never going to get like somebody who doesn't want to read subtitles watching Old Boy, even if you adapted it properly, just because of the subject matter. I feel like if you don't want to read subtitles or watch something from a culture other than your own, there's very little chance you're going to be down with like some of the stuff in Old Boy. Or the deep porn state's trying to do to us. They're trying to undo proper heterosexual society. Russia's infiltrating our porn websites, stacking us up with ancestral porn so that we don't procreate anymore. So that 20 years from now there will be no young, virile, heterosexual, cis white men to fight the wars. Yep, Vic, you know where you are. I had so many trauma triggers from South Korean Old Boy, but it's really good. Yeah, that movie basically does everything, shows everything bad that could possibly be bad. All right, I gotta go get my sick reward. Give you a random color. Yellow. Like deep auburn piss yellow. Dehydrated yellow. Hey, gamer guy Bix. What's good is video games. Witcher 3 is good. That's all. Yeah, also, China's using 5G to turn all of our frogs gay. What, a buffalo? What the hell is that? What, a bear? I mean, I do remember needing bear fat for something.
Come on now.
Just got a 4-hour dentist visit. Jesus. Bear fat for alchemy? Yeah. And leave the rest to rot in the sun. Yakuza Apocalypse is the weirdest frog character. What's Yakuza Apocalypse?
Greetings.
I have bad news. Eric has killed your brother. If it's any comfort.
We beat this game before. I did a couple of days ago.
Of course it's no.
That's how much before I've beaten this.
Why are you
Yeah.
so eager to help strangers? Sit your arse down, or there'll be misfortune.
Ah, thick wicks.
Well, why are you still standing there? Can't get your fill of others' misfortune?
No, I prefer porridge and gravy like everybody else. Pay me and I'll go buy some.
I'd have paid you if you brought Mickle back alive.
Risked my life. I think I deserve something for that.
Here. Now, piss off.
The vacuum has announced to the room that it is finished cleaning. This is the first DLC or in-game quest cleanup. In-game quest cleanup. I am going through the quest log, knocking everything out. I got one more contract, and that's it. And then all this, the treasure hunts. Which ending did I get? Apparently I got the good one. I got the Ciri Witcher ending. And then, you know, various, breaking out from there, various other endings for the various regions. Basically, Nilfgaard took over all of Velen. Which I imagine if
Hey there.
Geralt had his druthers, it wouldn't go that way.
Know any?
Or
Nah.
call it what...
Okay. You're not gonna buy gear, are you? Nope, you're not. Alright. Fine. Fine. I can't make anything. Yeah. Mandrake Coral and Cherry Cordial. Everyone warned me that I would need 1 million of those, and I didn't listen. No, maybe there's something I can buy my way into making. This seems to be appearing on a lot of things. Maybe that's DLC material? Nope. Doppler. Oh man, Succubus would be awesome. I need to go kill a Doppler. Doo-doo. Where you at? Geralt's gonna creep up on ya. Oops. Well, whatever. Arenaria. God, this is... You just need white gold for everything, huh? For any superior potions? Okay. Oh, Brute. Thanks for gifting a sub. Also, Preface Spore. Thanks again for the resub. Mr. Brightside 916, thanks for the prime sub. Turbid, thank you for the raid. Elderlast, thanks for the prime sub. Hello, Linky. Hello again. Nilfgaard conquering the Northern Realms is not a bad thing. Remember that the North were constantly killing one another in small wars as well as being very anti-non-human. Nilfgaard, although having slavery does bring order and stability. Yeah, virtually idiotic. That's kind of the conclusion I came to. Within the world of The Witcher, like, people aren't necessarily at the point where they can argue about civil rights. And it's just, yeah, it's... I think you could argue for somewhat of a happy ending there. And that the people who live here, even though they lost their country and to a degree their culture, at least maybe can now enjoy some years of peace. Unless there will be, you know, roiling rebellions, which there might be. You're solid in bad Star Wars games. No, John's Life. The next, I'm playing through Jedi Power Battles. I'm a little stalled out because the game keeps locking up. So, I'm gonna pick that back up again Thursday. I'll try to resurface it again, the disc I mean, and see if it's playable. And if it still locks up on that level, then I'll have to switch to an emulator, I think. Which is a bummer, but... was hoping to play these games authentico.
You post the notice?
I did indeed. Hans of Sedaris, mercenary captain. Know of a monster that needs slaying. You interested?
Awesome. Gonna try to catch as many streams as I can, but I'm currently working on 4 albums back to back, so not got much spare time. I understand. I get how like it can be difficult saying no to any kind of work these days.
What kind of monster are we talking about?
So
If only I knew.
if you're working hard, that's a good thing.
Got Radovid to hire me and my company, but he's been late with the pay the last weeks. And I'll be damned if we're to risk our lives for free. Like,
That payment might be very, very, very late.
You were gonna tell me about the monster.
No, I'm not making music. John's life in chat. I was just
we
reading.
arrived here, encamped. Then it turned out some beast prowls the area. Snatchers cows and the like. Reckoned we should help the local boys, so we grabbed our weapons and set out. Me and Kurt one way, Gerd and Henk the other. Gerd and Henk returned.
Solo, yeah. Game Pass is a blessing. Thank you, Base Spencer.
Professional, clearly. So Kurt and me
Ah, Brute,
reached
thank you for gifting another sub.
hoping someone's willing to help the locals avenge our comrades in the process.
Awfully noble of you.
Ah, mercenaries, we've our honor too. Well, Master Witcher, what will it be? Will you take the job?
Aye. Oh, yeah, gotta...
Let's talk about the reward. About how it's just not enough right now.
Gotta haggle some more coin out of him. Even though I...
Gone to hunt the beast myself if I'd known you wanted this much. Hard luck, so be it.
It is a fat candle. Thank you.
All
It's a
right.
fat candle with a thick wick.
South of here. It's where we split up. It's where we last saw Gerd and Henk.
This candle's really gone through a lot of chapters. Spencer's trying so hard to dig Matric out of the Matric hole. As a PlayStation fan, I salute him. Yeah, it's I mean, Iwata was legendary, but I do feel like to some degree lately every video game company's kind of dropped the bullshit and really got on with a narrative, which is that you can provide all these other services and that's great, but if you don't have a lot of very good games, nothing else matters. I feel like there was so much push to make for every console maker to expand that part of the business into being multimedia, into being multifunction, and to some degree they did. But man, I feel like the marketing was made for marketers for a lot, and Sony was guilty of this back in the PS3 days too. And I don't just mean in like the why did I do that? I need to go to Novigrad to sell some shit. Not just in the like PS3 had no games thing. It was more their marketing and the way they communicated and just all that stuff. Thoughts on Persona 4 Golden releasing on Steam? It's awesome. That's pretty much it. Don't have many thoughts beyond that. The more things on PC, the better. It feels like there's so little to complain about these days. Oh, no, I don't want that.
Of course.
Just like that.
Lady Yennefer of Vengerberg long ago declared herself your... Besides, we tried and true methods for collecting debt.
Damn it, I didn't want that. Break it down for upgrades, you will need them. Oh, the gear?
How can I be of service?
Want to pay back my loan.
Splendid. I see you as even more credit-worthy than before.
Makes sense having one box that does everything.
Next time.
It does. It's more about the messaging and what features you try to push. The whole like Connect Xbox voice command thing was...
Top-notch swords.
I guess you can't necessarily blame them, but man. So breakdown for crafting later, Nick. What materials will I need later? Because, like, I don't think I'll need, like, hafts and iron. Sapphire dust, maybe? Dark steel? Demiridium, probably? A lot of leather? And silver? I mean, for leather, I have a lot of pelts just kicking around in my inventory. At least I used to. I guess that's something I could break down, because crafting items don't have weight, do they? I don't think so. you don't require leather. Okay. You can't sort? Oh, that sucks. Shirts are always nice to keep around. After you break it down, don't forget to drop the beat. Crucial step. Indeed. The thing that bothers me, there's so many games being released at full price for an unfinished game, you're forced to buy DLCs. People should be paid for their work. However, a while back, you pay full price and have a full running or finished game. Yeah, if it doesn't work, that's pretty bad. Games have to work. Uh-oh. Hold on a second.
So long.
You can then craft crafting materials. Ah, yeah. I think I might have just dropped gear that's better than the stuff I'm wearing. So, like, yeah, that's better than my sword. That's better than my other... Jeez. I think I have better pants. $143? Okay. I can dismantle that. This is why I need to get better Witcher stuff. Because the drops are starting to be better than my Witcher gear. Or they have been for a while. You upgrade your Witcher gear? Yeah, I will. Get the Master stuff so it's easier to get the Grandmaster stuff from Blood and Wine. That's the idea.
Stock.
I will never get the full bonuses because I will never wear a shirt. Oops. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I started dismantling everything just to be like a... Just to be a collectionism... Insane collectionism man, but... I stopped after a while because I just wasn't using those items really. But swords I can sell. Well, no, they have leather sometime. Not much. I'm just gonna sell those. Ooh. Toot. Okay. I really wish you could sort by weight in this screen. That would be so good. I'm trying to think of what's usually heavy in my inventory. It's usually like pelts. Usually it's animal pelts. Those end up weighing a lot. I'm 101 though. That's not so bad. This gives me plenty of room to pick up more junk I don't need. So many things. I do recall getting chastised by chat for not picking up absolutely everything I saw. So that was a mistake. I think only junk and equipment has weight, and junk is sorted at the top. Okay. Magic items, common items, and then junk, yeah. I might as well dismantle the, I mean, like, Dimeridium shackles aren't going to get used in anything. But glowing ore might? But the... I feel like this could sell for a lot, but I don't need money. I have 27,000. iridium and glowing ore for crafting? Yeah, the glowing ore, I feel like, is the real important thing. Man, this reminds me, I need to go through and in Final Fantasy XIV just do a lot of inventory cleanup. My inventory is such a trash fire in 14 because I've just been collecting dumb items and not getting rid of them for years and years and years. It's like spread across multiple retainers. I told myself that like one of these days I would yeah, the armory chest, yeah. I told myself that one of these days I would go back and like reorganize everything and I would pick up crafting, and when I pick up crafting, oh baby, I'm gonna need all of those items. And still, runestones, whatever you do, you need them for hardest. Wait, HOT, what's that? I live for inventory management in games. It is pleasing. Oh, critical versus XQC chess match? Ooh. Oh, Hearts of Stone, okay. Oh, the T is now a stone. Okay. Inventory space liberated. Are we listening to flip? Oh! Doesn't hurt to do a routine inventory management organization. It does when you're low on time. I think that's what I'll do tonight. Yeah, my retainers are a mess, Una, yeah. Because now we have 2, and I have like items split across both of them. I think I may just need to like go through and find all the low-level crafting stuff and just sell it all. I always told myself that I'd be like, one day when I pick up cooking or crafting, I'm gonna want all this stuff. It might be super rare, but no. Like, if I need to level up crafting, I can just buy a bulk of eggs or whatever from the marketplace and just grind it out that way, and that would be way more efficient than trying to yank all these items from my inventory and use them all. Zach, what are you talking about? What are you doing?
Claw marks, bite marks.
Oh, I live for boosting stamina so much that I can carry unreal amounts of weight. Gotcha. Valid way to play.
No sign of another corpse.
Real quacks, what are you talking about? What do you mean what I did to my game? It's running perfectly. Actually, the frame rate's pretty low. I installed a ton of graphical mods. I think I need to go in and tweak some of the LOD stuff, because there's no reason for it to be running this poorly. Oh, okay, the money will disappear later. I had the sense that, yeah, people told me that, like, later on the game would basically suck all of the money you have to give it and then some to do some of the crafting later on, so I'm excited to get there. Ditch the mats, anything you can pick up pretty easily in 14, yeah. I need to do that. So I just need to go through my, Geralt's so fierce, he's punching the shit out of wolves. With the firmament, you really only need the Sky Builders stuff to level crafters now? What's Sky Builders? Is that just, or what's the firmament even? I don't know. I don't know any of that stuff. I need to look into it. Maybe one of these days I'll just have a really laid back, like, learning crafting in 14 day. A Disciple of the Land day. Oh, Ishgardian Restoration. Oh. Okay, so did they redo, like, crafting post a certain level? Special thing for Ishgard crafting and gathering. Gotcha. Okay. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna tweak some stuff. Nope, it's under, yeah. So I have I have mods, yeah, that add some pretty wacky settings. A lot of shadows typically you don't need tons and tons and tons of. Oh, but I hate crafting? Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, I can definitely... I don't know what MIP bias is. Oh, I definitely like thick-ass grass. I don't know what ring size... I don't know what any of this is. Preferred light stencil. I have no idea what that is. It's like an event for crafters to rebuild the palace or the place and do some crafting fates. People think we're rebuilding the housing area where you can buy houses later. Ah. That didn't seem to do... Well, maybe it seems a little more stable now. Man, this game's pretty. I know what mip mapping is. I just don't know what that slider does, so that's really confusing. I'm going to work on the tune I have on your server. Maybe I'll change her to be a Lala so we can run around together. Yeah! Tiny pals.
Flying monster. Gripped the second body in its claws. Didn't quite get everything to its nest. Piece by piece, follow the thread.
We get to follow all the chunks of this dude that dropped while he was getting carried. Jeez. Yes. Potatoes will take over the world. Bite your ankles. I'm bizarrely excited for this right now. I've been needing to do this for a long time. Get my shit in order in 14.
Damn birds must have picked the ground clean, but they've already found the rest of the corpse, probably. All I gotta do is follow the cawing.
Also, my retainer is like getting into level 50, so I can finally start giving my retainer hand-me-down gear. The retainers get pretty decent crafting items from their quests, right? I just never leveled crafting at the same pace to use them for anything. That's another reason that, like, I have all these items I don't use, is I keep doing retainer quests. Actually, hold on a second. I'm gonna do the thing. Bow with bait? You can throw retainers to battle battle classes to keep them in line with your leveling. Huh? Ow. Alright. I was not paying attention. Red Star. If you're curious about getting into it, I would wait. There's a patch that's about to come out for 14 that'll revamp all of its earlier stuff, all of its earlier or lower level content. So you might want to wait for that. You can make your retainer into a white mage instead of a crafter or a gatherer. Yeah, no, I did. And yeah, I'm giving my retainer all the hand-me-down equipment. But it's only just now hit the point where I have the level 50 gear to give him. Whoa. Holy shit! God, that does so much damage. You have to rate to replace parts in your PC anyway? Okay. Yeah, 14 can be a pretty game, so it's worth looking at. Attempt to order a new keyboard from Amazon, it never showed up. Bezos is trying to snuff out us gamers. He's trying everything he can. We can't let him do it. We can't. Okay, goddamn. This fight kicked my ass the first time. I mean, it's clearly doing that to me too. Okay. I don't need black blood. What's another good potion that I can have in there? Another swallow. It's weird that, like, bombs just get upgraded, but it seems like if you get... Why do I have like two... I have superior and enhanced. It's weird that they're separate. I mean, that's good, technically, but it's still weird. Oh, you up to bed, Johns? Alright. Thanks for watching. Have a good sleep. Jesus, that's... Still did half my life. Fuck. Do you have bird oil? It's already applied. Hybrid oil. You can see it up there. I have a mod that auto applies oils. Bitcoin miners, yeah. Getting more into the Hearts of Stone quest line by going through all the map areas and helps in wearing body armor.
Let's go.
Eh? I didn't quite understand what you were saying.
Come on.
If you're even remotely implying that I should put on body armor, that's just not gonna... You might as well just save your time. That's how I would... be my advice to you. Oh. Come on, Roach, you can do it. Come on. There we go. Weapon LTK. I have something to tell you.
Come on.
You're very pretty.
He's trying to cheat us too. Her side.
Well, any progress?
Monster's dead. I slew it. It was a griffin. An arch-griffin, in fact.
In that case, I'm grateful. Arch grateful. Your reward.
Thank you. And in the future, try summoning a witcher before any blood's spilled.
Can't even hate on that. Let's hear it. Wait. Wait for it. What? Hold on. There we go. Persona 4 is trending on Twitter? Man, just because of the rumor? That's great. Okay, time to globe trot. Time to bounce around checkpoints and...
He's trying to cheat us too. Her side.
Doing side quests, you're going to do some main story? Probably just side quests for this session. I got plenty of side stuff to wrap up before I start Hearts of Stone, but I will be doing that shortly. Really just depends on how quickly I can ping pong to all of these schematic locations. But I've largely wrapped up most of the side quests that I found. There are some bulletin boards I've never gone to, like up here. So I may need to go explore out there. Like, I've just never even touched this part of the map. It's crazy that this game has areas that they don't make you go to. But pretty cool. I like it. Usually games try to make content around every asset that they cram in there, just so you get like they get maximum value out of the work they do. He'll be there later? Oh, okay. Oh, then maybe I don't need to worry about it.
Hey,
Oh, they're Hearts of Stone area anyway. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Well, never mind. Man. So... You guys ever have this problem? I have a fan on me because it's warm in here, but it's starting to make my eyes dry out really bad. Ugh. What's a man to do? Oh, okay. Oh, Red Dead had that too? You finish the game and find out there's an entire quarter of the map you never go. Yeah, up in the mountain areas. You're putting the fan down if you can. I can't. It's a desk fan. Otherwise, yeah, I just wouldn't have it going into my eyes, but... Placement of the fan to put it behind you. There's nothing back there. Plus, it would just hit the back of my chair. There are a few quests up in the mountains, yeah. I didn't ever do them. Looking at screens can make you blink less and cause dry eye. Yeah, maybe that's it. I just gotta blink more. There's holes in your chair? Oh my god, you're right. Have the fan blast directly through those.
Go.
Ooh, installed above you. Now we're talking. Tape it to the back of your chair, blowing down your neck. That actually sounds really good right now. Oh. Oh, it's a haunted village. Alright. I'll peace outside. Yeah, I don't need any of this. Don't need any of you assholes in my life right now.
What? Lost your nerve?
Fuck off. Ah. I guess I do have to fight. God. No, stop. I need you to step into the puddle. Oi. Okay then. Read close, mate. Lady Caroline's hanged herself. Tragic love affair, something like that. Some gallant gent stole her virtue and then split, her belly starting to swell again. Well, tragic results. But enough about that. Let's get to the meat of the matter. I helped prepare her for her funeral, and I'm telling you, the shite they stuck in her coffin. More riches than a Kavari vault. I'm telling you. You couldn't even see the body for the glare coming off that silver and gold. So I'm thinking, all those baubles won't be one prick's lick of good if we don't to our dearly departed lady in the afterlife, whereas you and I, why, we could put it to fine use in the here and now. So perhaps we should lighten her coffin a little bit, so as nothing goes to waste. Thing is, I can't go anywhere, but you're a free man. So grab a shovel and head out to the swamp graveyard. Start digging where folk have laid out fresh flowers. Then we'll meet up and split everything fair and square. Half for you, half for me, deal? Everyone's robbing everything. It's nothing but robbing. Check on Roach, make sure he's okay. Hey Roach, where are you at? As an Irish person, please. I didn't even know that that's what I was going for. Every time I start talking, I basically just roll the dice on what my tongue's gonna do. Damn it. Well, Roach is out of sorts right now. We'll check on Roach in a second here. Oh, come on. Ow.
Might want to look around some.
Oh, wait. That wasn't it? Ah. Hey! Feels good. I keep forgetting, oh, use the lamp thing? Ah! Is this one of those areas? I have constant dry eye that has ruined my eyesight more. My optometrist's recommendation was over-the-counter eye drops. I asked someone who thought the best one was, he just suggested Sustain. I use it every day and recommend it. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe that would be good for situations like this. Okay, let me see if I can find... Finding this thing is always such a pain in the ass. It's a quest item? Yes, okay. I do not wear contacts, no. I used to. Oh, it's just basically having a fan pointed at my face for hours. I invest in a one-room AC if heat's an issue. Aha! Hey, do you know how loud one-room ACs are? Use RTX voice. Somebody didn't say but was about to. I can't, not yet. So I would have to I'd have to buy a heavier a video card. Why'd you have a pipe equipped? So I can smoke it. The one I have is not particularly loud. Really? Jeez. Every AC unit I have has been thunderously loud. Or really, I guess I should just say the one that I have. The cave? Yeah, I'll go to the cave. I'll see you, Mikois. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I tried installing it on the video card that I have in my streaming PC, and it did not work. Wow. Oh, there we go. I keep forgetting this is in the game. AC is very loud, but that's not a bad thing in an apartment. I sleep good because it blocks the neighbor sound. Yeah. Air conditioning can be a nice, nice white noise generator. I like the no AC, no fans, pure suffering. It makes me know you care. I'm glad it reads that way. That's definitely the intention. Every time I stream, I'm in horrific discomfort, but I do it for you guys. All right. What Roomba model do you use? It's not a Roomba. It's a D-bot. D-E-E-B-O-T. And then there's we just got another one. That's I think like Roborock? Something like that. So they're both off-brand. It turns out robotic vacuuming technology is pretty easily copied, pretty easily imitated. I'm just cleaning up Nutbuster. I haven't started the DLCs yet. I'm getting all these schematics, and then I'll see what I can craft. Yep, brushing up the fashions today. Alright. There's our roach. Yep, gotta clean up that nut. Nuts all... No, damn it. Why did you stop next to the bees? I got nuts all over the place. Thanks to actually finishing the Witcher 3 main campaign. Grandmaster Wolf Armor is the sickest looking armor. Okay. Well, I'll be looking at it in about an hour, so... Bandit camp. Oh yeah. Fighting low-level bandits. God. It doesn't have to be this way.
Might want to look around some.
Grandmaster's Blood and Wine? No, that's fine. Just an hour. Don't worry about it. Just knock that out here. About 1 hour and I'll have my entire Grandmaster set. It'll be easy. I don't think it'll be hard at all. I think it'll be easy. I think I'll probably get it really quickly, and it'll just be really easy, and I'll enjoy it. I'll just have a lot of fun. All right, on to the next one. Yeah, 5 hours. Do you guys know that I can beat any game in 5 hours? Or, more precisely, whenever I'm playing a video game, wherever I'm at and whatever I'm doing, I could beat it in 5 hours if I wanted to. Max. If I wanted to. I don't always want to, but if I wanted to, I could. I'm salty that my ABC store is closed. What's an ABC store? I hope you know I got paid to watch you for the last 5 hours. Very nice. I'm glad to hear that, actually. That's working the system. The only thing better than getting paid to watch Twitch streams is being paid to do a Twitch stream. Man, it's good. Is this unmodded? Haven't unlocked all the horses yet. This is in fact quite modded. You can use a mods command to look at all of them if you want. Oh, Alcohol Beverage Commission sells booze for the government. Right. I forget that there's government booze in places. Is that a state? I know that there are some states that have like government booze, which is weird to me, but
Just gotta.
isn't it better to be paid to watch? You don't have to be entertaining. Well, you're not playing a video game then. Although I guess you could. Actually, I take it back. Yeah, never mind. The best is if you can watch a Twitch stream and then play a video game at the same time and get paid for that. Then that's it. That's the real dream. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. That's a really good phrase. I love it. It's a gold mine for people who buy and sell high-end liquors because it's price controlled. Oh, baby. Start a Lawrence Reacts channel. Oh yeah, I can react to my own stream or somebody else's stream, I guess. I've been trying to think. I mean, I've been thinking about React content. I mean, I did like the commercial reaction, which is like
Might want to look around.
the least thing that anyone ever asked for. But I want to do more of that kind of thing. It's basically just firing off hot takes and then sending that footage to an editor, having them flip it for me. Play the YouTube game a little better than I am. Yeah, Milk, I wrote you back. Specifically. Yes, Reddit reviews. It's happening. All of your content dreams. Yeah, if you are or know editors, send them my way. My first dot last name at Gmail, lawrence.sonntag@gmail.com. I'm not in a huge rush about it. Hold on a minute. I'm not just champing at the bit to dive back into YouTube, but I'm gonna scale it up slowly and kind of just feel out the situation. But still, please get in contact with me. There's work, paying work, at some point. All right. Looks like we're going to Skellige. I guess I could just let me knock out the Novigrad ones while I'm here. Oh, I don't have Cat Part 4, or I've already done Cat Part 4. Who knows? It's me. I'm the guy. All right, email me. Email me now. Oh yeah, sorry. That is a bit of an in-joke, the 5-hour thing. I try not to lean on those too much, but why upgrade gear when you'll be shirtless the whole time? An excellent question. Because it is my gamer's pride. What do you mean slower? No, faster. Jeez. Roach didn't develop those powerful quads for nothing. Jesus. Yeah. Basically just doing it to explore all the game's content. And I still wear pants. And shoes. And boots. So much talking. Oh shoot, I was kind of close to the other one. Maybe all map markers was a good idea. Okay, cool. Alright, Milk. Now we'll be talking. I guess I might as well clear this out while I'm here. If I can? Let's find out. Right. Dang it. Now I need the torch. I think torches are here? Yeah. If I need any of this shit. That looked like a Witcher chest, but guess it's not. Because this isn't a Witcher thing. This is just me clearing out some monsters. Use cat potion. Way better than torch and it frees up your hand. Yeah, but it doesn't... You have to go into the menu for it. I mean, I had to go in to equip the torch anyway, but this is so much more... Do you see how, like, cinematic this is? How immersive to have a torch out? Exploring a... Oh! Walking into explosive gas? Okay. So, I guess cat is probably better in this circumstance. Alright, fine. Yeah, maybe I should put cat in that other slot. That might be a better idea. There we go. Geralt's cough sounds so passive-aggressive. It's like he's complaining to you, the player, that he has to breathe this. Damn it, I need white gull. Oh boy, I am not singing. I won't sing that. I'll do anything for lore, but I won't do that. Singing is for rock band. Yeah, you're a fake face, John. You're right. I am in control. It is technically my fault. Ugh, so bright. That's interesting. So things are marked as red even if you can't... Even if you don't have the, like, the quest to kill whatever's here? That's interesting. How long do you think it would take a new player to finish this game? Well... I want to say it took me like 70 to 80, but I was also doing tons and tons and tons of side stuff. So... If you just play it normally, I'd say maybe 50 to 60 hours for the base game, and then the DLCs are obviously a whole thing into themselves. People have warned me about that. I don't know that I'm... That's weird. I'm not qualified to speak on the DLCs because I haven't started them yet. Oh, there you are. Maybe that's the thing I gotta kill? Took me 175 hours to do everything in the game. Holy crap. That's really impressive. That's an absolute unit of a video game. I'm 600 hours and haven't completed the DLC yet. Jeez. What has taken all the time? I assume it's Gwent? Oh. It took me about 3 days to finish it while only doing like 50% of the side quests. Side quests in Gwent? Hell yeah. Good to hear. Oh, Roach is scared. Oh! Nice view. Ugh. I should have left it on that. Just like walked away so it became the thumbnail on Twitch. See how high I can drive my Twitch viewership. Master Chiefin 420 Blunt Ninja. Thank you so much for the resub. And the message, anime titties, I agree. Guys, I still haven't played an anime titty game. Final Fantasy XIV doesn't count. There are some juicy racks in that game, but, you know, it tries to be respectful. Gotta get some Senran Kagura going. I've 100% completed everything in Dragon Age Origins and Inquisition. Not 2. Forced myself to even finish 2 story. Oh man. Yeah, Ryzen. I was kind of the same way with 2. Why didn't I go to a fast travel point? Oh, whatever. We're here for the ride. It's for the journey. Does Twitch let you play anime titty games? Of course. Yeah, Trey, I need to go back to Danganronpa. It smells like pasta. It smells like somebody's boiling pasta. Rant about 2. I ain't got it in me today. Haven't been properly triggered yet. 2's bad though. How about that? Lurksties, thanks for the sub. Just finished mac and cheese. That must be what it is. Oh, PKONet, thanks for gifting a sub. Also, oh, sorry. Switch Life, I think I missed your sub. I'm sorry about that. Love these Witcher mods, always give me a laugh. Also, thanks for the 2 months of amazing content. No worries at all. Thank you for spending the time with it. Thank you for checking it out. I'm blessed. Absolutely blessed to have people to share this with. Unknown enemy type. I miss your intelligent speeches about pornographic things and playing ecchi games. Yeah, it's been too long. It's been way too long. I know poor Zach is gonna get a migraine. Everyone in chat getting irresponsibly horny. Ever drop your electric bike? Yes. I got into one accident, which, you know, I don't know that counts as dropping, but definitely did put it down another time. I was driving in the rain, which, you know, that kind of tells the whole story. I just gunned it a little too hard from a stop, and then on accelerating, must have hit like a patch or just something. Rear tire just got out from under me, and that was it. It was on the ground. I slid for a long time because like the concrete was wet, and it never rains in LA, so like when it does, the roads get really, really slick. It actually didn't hurt, and it felt pretty cool to be like sliding on the ground with a motorcycle, like real action movie shit. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine. That I wear the right gear when I'm riding. So I had a thick jacket on. I was wearing jeans. I had like I have shoes that have like an ankle plate in them. I was wearing all the right stuff. So I didn't get injured. Yeah, exactly. Ride to hell slide, for sure. God damn it. So that's like me putting it down, and I had to get it repaired because like the like side mirrors broke and a couple of other things broke. Like it just wasn't drivable. Or it was drivable basically. I drove it home, kind of like inched it along the sidewalks to get it back to my apartment because I wasn't that far away, just a couple of blocks. It was the on-ramp to the highway, so I didn't really get that far away. Oops. But yeah, lesson learned. Just don't drive in the rain. I feel like in an emergency I could. I'd have to be really careful. I just wasn't careful enough. I can also like put my bike into like eco mode that puts caps on like the torque and the acceleration and the max speed and all sorts of things. So I usually have it in sport mode because, you know. Hey Reximus, thanks for the sub. But yeah, you can actually control like everything about the operation of that bike through an app. Like your phone can link to the bike over Bluetooth, and then you can just control all the particulars of how the engine performs just by like dragging sliders in an app. It's so cool. Gotta buy an F1 car. Jeez, that would be a lot safer. You're right. Need to drive around in a car made out of balsa wood. Why is that red? Curious. Channel fire executioner's armor. Interesting. Just gotta be extra cautious in the rain. Yeah. My solution is to just straight up not drive in the rain. You're talking about a motorcycle, not an electric bike. Yes, an electric motorcycle. Who makes it? It's a manufacturer called Zero. presumably 0 because of the emissions, but yeah. It is a 0 SR. There we go. Always wanted an Aprilia? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, was there a Mitsubishi Zero as well? Zero is the manufacturer in this case. Carbon fiber, aluminum, and titanium. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This is more joking about the weight of those cars. How much does an F1 car weigh? Like, could 4 people pick it up and move it? Oh, the Zero. Okay, yeah, the Japanese warplane. Yeah. Never mind. I didn't know Mitsubishi made those. That's crazy. How far away from Kaneda's bike? Ah, man. I'm sure that there are, like, mods, but... 750 kilograms? Okay, never mind. I guess there's still an engine in it. I was thinking, like, there are, like, ultralight planes that are, like... I think, like, 80, 90 pounds? Like, 2 people can pick it up and move it. You don't need to taxi them. You just move them where they take off. How dare you? Oh. Oh, gotcha. Before you mentioned it, I was still typing. It's an Italian motorcycle brand. Ah. I don't own a gas... Yeah. A gas-guzzling Ford Titan. Yeah, that was what I grew up around, though. Marketing was pretty intense. It just, like... It saturated any football game. Images of, like, grizzled Texas cowboys hammering in fence posts and then getting into their truck and driving home and banging their white Christian wife. That was such the image that I would whenever I had my like desk job working with software developers, they would roll into the parking garage in giant extendo trucks and then flop on out of the driver's seat, their giant guts and their like white collar shirts. It just such a weird vibe. Big ass trucks pulling up to the Applebee's. Coming down to the old Texas watering hole. Oh.
Hey, yeah.
Not banging their white Christian wife, beating their white Christian wife? Aw. And that's only after you've had 3 or 4 light beers. Why do so many people go after big trucks when muscle cars exist? I mean, same vibe, different culture. Hermes. I mean, muscle cars, I'm sure, are undoubtedly more fun to drive, but I think it's kind of the same thing. The like peacocking masculinity projection stuff, the projection of power. Having a giant car. I remember there was a whole ad campaign based around how intimidating your car would look when you tailgated somebody. Like, I remember there was an ad campaign for a truck, and it was just like some weasel dude driving a car, and then he looked in his rearview mirror, and it was just nothing but the grill of like a Ford Titan or something. And it's like, the ad campaigns couldn't be more on the nose of like, do you want to bully people around? Do you want people to be afraid of you and your power? Then buy this giant ass car. Yeah, you never want to be the guy who owns a truck. You want a friend who owns a truck. Absolutely. What do you think about the new electric Hummer? Love the 180 so much. I didn't know they made one. That's not entirely surprising. That's good. I think that's good. You know? The market should go to where the people are, and if they want giant obnoxious cars, then give them electric versions of those. Yeah, the Canyonero. Canyonero. I feel like my favorite ridiculous car ad, I think it was for Hummer. No, it was absolutely for Hummer. Is like, it was these 2 soccer moms kind of, and they were both waiting in line for the slide with their kids. And this one, like, bitch-ass mom cuts in front. And, like, mom behind is like, excuse me, there's a line. And then bitch mom is like, well, I guess we're at the front of it now. And then mom that got cut on, like, you just see her, like, her eyes go wide and her nostrils flare. And then it straight up cuts to her, like, signing a lease for a Hummer. And then the next shot is just her driving down the road looking smug as hell. It's incredible. Yeah, the War of the Karens, basically. But it's straight up like, hey, if some dumbass moms get on your shit get this large car and feel powerful for a little bit. Yeah, he showed her? Kind of. I was so fascinated by that ad. I was like, there's no way! They just straight up, like... There are some times where I think people would naturally be ashamed of certain things. And then there's an ad that's just like, no, this is good and you should do it. Also, don't Hummers only exist because Arnold Schwarzenegger wanted to drive one? So really, I don't blame him for that. Just get the McLaren Senna. I would just simply get a McLaren Senna. Whoa! I don't think I've seen that before. Fuck, that was stupid. Oh. Have to equip the other swallow. My neighbor literally purchased a Hummer in 2007 because she and her siblings have dick measuring contests over shit they own. And then the recession hit and she couldn't even afford to drive it because of gas prices. Oof. That feels good, right? Was Zero your first bike? Yes, it was. I mean, aside from the one that I drove in, like, the motorcycle school. Fuck. Definitely the first bike I've owned, though. I mean, apart from the ridiculous power, and the fact that it's quiet, so I think it requires an even more conscientious driver. It's actually a pretty good first bike to have. Yeah, not doing Quen makes it too easy. It doesn't have a clutch, so like it doesn't have gears. It's just like a really jacked up scooter. How much was it? I think all costs included, it was like 13 grand. But the SR is like a kind of a more deluxe model. They have lower capacity, lower power models too. How many cc's was it? It's not really measured in cc's. I think they have a horsepower equivalent. And I think 0 to 60 is like 2.7 seconds. It's crazy. No vaginal cavity measuring contest? Yeah. That's the proper term. A cervical contest?
Might want to look around some.
Wouldn't it be like maybe a tightness contest? I don't know. What's better there? Schlong Showdown? Vaginal versus? Oh my gosh. That's a lot of them. Oh, that's handy. Have you been post Funhouse? Packelman? I've been fantastic. Maybe I shouldn't be so enthusiastic, but honestly, it's been great. It's been absolutely great. Oh, clitoris measuring contest? Biologically, yeah, but... A Kegel contest? I agree with all of these. Oh, I wasn't even done with part 3, okay. I thought there were so many there, I was like, good, I have to be done. I'm not. Okay, let's go to... Wait. I guess I can go to Novigrad and swim. That seems like it might be the fastest way to get there. Brow measuring, yeah. Cup contest? Maybe? Breast battle. I like it. A titty tussle. A wet t-shirt contest. I swear there was like... It must have been a screenshot from Fire Emblem or something like that, but... Or something like, I can't believe you lost the wet t-shirt contest, and then the person's like, I didn't lose it, I ate more wet t-shirts than anyone else. That's really good. Oh, cat fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair. But everyone's real excited to say boobs now. Oh, I can't, because I'm in combat for some reason. Ah. Roach is trying to help. You know, I appreciate that, Roach. Ooh, menstruation match. A flow fight? How does one win a wet t-shirt contest? They're usually judged, right? I guess I've never been to one. Hearing a lot of gunshots near me? Ugh. Night. Hope maybe it's just fireworks? Somebody's acting a fool and setting off a ton of fireworks? Some Australian comedy show did an ad parody for a pickup truck, but a woman was driving it, so the guy doing the ad was like, "It's a truck for tough men with big balls." And he's just like, what? I have to carry potting supplies. I'm a florist. Big dicks only. Welcome to the testiculator. You gotta stick your dick in it before it'll turn on. And guess what? It'll always say you're huge. Where am I going? The sun is setting behind me and it's getting hard to see the monitor. What is happening? Why can't I move? What? Alright. There we go. Meant to do it. Okay. Bottle opener mounted to the steering wheel.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. That's gotta be.
Thank you, Spirit Grip. Am I getting backlit enough? Do I look angelic? Oh. Alright, can I make it into the water? Probably. The Testa truck? I mean, it said game saved. Okay. Okay, here we go. Huh! Yeah! You got a lens flare going on? Nice. That's a real lens flare. Oh. Every big man truck comes with a complimentary JO crystal on the dash. Its gleam will tell you how efficiently the car is running. If you, you might need to pull over and charge it up.
That stench.
That's why it's good to always have a bro with you. So if your JO crystal starts losing some of its charge, you can just work it up right there in the passenger seat. Alright, I'm here. Truck only turns on when you flex and come. Who needs electric vehicles when you have bro power? That's right. Bro power is 100% renewable, clean burning. Alright. Is it another golem? It is.
What now?
Ah. All right, that one hits. Christ! All right. Fuck. concede that those massive trucks are always pretty comfy on the inside. Yeah. I mean, excuse me, sorry. Most big cars are. That's why people get them. I don't think it's just trying to project power into the world, although... I do feel like that's certainly a part of it.
Now in his eye. Ought to use it.
Planning on getting a cyber truck. I am not. No, I'm pretty happy with my cyber bike. I feel like that is the most cyberpunk vehicle. An electronic motorcycle? That way if I bust in and I do some hacks, I can get away quickly. I can outmaneuver the cops. Or the corpos as they're coming after me. Jester had one task. One! To write incantations on the ribbons used in creating the golem. And what did he do? Made a dog's dinner of it, of course. And as a result, instead of a guard, we have a murderer walking around our lab. And I asked, did you double check the incantations? Oh, aye, yes, sirree. Are you sure? Sure as a shooting eye. And yet, the results prove otherwise. To think I could have had any one of my students do it instead of that imbecile. We've barricaded ourselves in, but he'll get us. It's only a matter of time. At least I can dull the horror of my last minutes with fist tech. Prime quality stuff at that. We would have garnered top coin for it had Jester not been a complete and probably illiterate idiot. Well, I guess I don't have many years left in me anyways, and it better go out with a bang than to die slowly in a hospital, so I suppose it's fa vile. Cruel world? Well, there's a lot of nice stuff in here. I'll be taking all of that. That sucks, man. Get trapped in somewhere and be like, well, better do all the drugs I can, because this is it. I probably would have tried to make a run for it. Like, maybe do a lot of drugs and then run. Just, like, try and sprint away from the golem. Oh, I already got the diagram, that's right. Favorite stunt in a film or TV show? Ugh. Ever? Off the top of my head, yeah, I was Undiscovered for sure. Like it has to be something from Fallout. The sky, like the Halo jump from Fallout, is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The barrel roll jump from the Fast and the Furious, the original movie, the barrel roll jump they do in the car at the end of that film is fucking bananas. It's still an amazing, amazing car stunt. Tony Jaa being the guy off the motorbike, yeah. There's a lot of amazing, amazing stunt work from Tony Jaa in his his run of 2000s movies. Yeah, John Wick has a lot of amazing stuff. Man. Oh, did I? Oh wait, go and see someone about the contract. Keeps defaulting. The car roll in Casino Royale. Yeah. Jackie Chan, Stephen Chow, and Tak Sakaguchi stunts. Stephen Chow, I don't recall ever doing like ridiculous practical stunt work. Stephen Chow's like he always has such a good air of comedy around his special effects. I mean, Kung Fu Hustle is one of my favorite movies. Tak Sakaguchi stuff is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I haven't seen Versus in forever. The forward cartwheel from Road Warrior is pretty great and wasn't supposed to happen. Stuntman broke his leg in like 8 places. Ugh. Yeah, Shaolin Soccer is also really, really good. Pretty prime. I need to watch The Mermaid. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I gotta look that up. Oh. Another golem. Good times. I haven't meditated. Maybe I just spam arrows again. It does a lot of damage. Do I still have specialty arrows equipped? Because I think I do. Yeah. Oh, that's why these are the super good arrows. I must have auto-equipped them. Well, no wonder. I'll use these instead. Oh yeah, there's a lot in Police Story. Yeah, the one in the mall where he has to jump and like slide down the rope lights, and then basically falls like 3 stories through like tons and tons of lattice work. That's got to be one of like top stunts all time. Yeah, why can't Roach should be able to handle this guy? Going by mass. Okay. Oh, Journey to the West was good? Okay. I've seen like, I want to say like in the last 5 years, I want to say I've seen like 4 different Journey to the West movies from China. It was funny? Okay.
Might want to look around some.
Yeah, we're just talking a little Paul Blart in here. That's it. It's almost like you want new and exciting content, you should go to the DLC. I'm not complaining. Just not observing that there happen to be a lot of golems around, that's all. Alright, hold on. That's weird. Was there not another... It didn't hear me. Huh. Which streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow is the podcast around 2 o'clock. And then, after that, I usually do media share. Trying to think of what that's going to look like now. I'll continue doing it as I always have until something bad happens. I might have... Maybe what I'll do is do media share and then just delete the VODs as soon as I'm done streaming. Maybe that's a way to do it. Excited for SWTOR? Yeah, I'm excited to hang out with the boys. I feel like experientially that game's kind of broken because I don't know, there was double XP, I guess, and now I don't even know. Like, I just need to play through the story on my own, I think. I appreciate their intentions to like try and make playing through maybe a more traditional BioWare story experience a multiplayer thing. It's got some drawbacks though. Some drawbacks that I don't know are solvable. I think they did the best job they could. Double XP broke the crap out of it, yeah. And it's fine. This is a better problem to have than being stuck needing to level.
Look around some.
Bruce is at level cap and he's barely through the story. Yeah, none of us are through the story, so that's like now we're all over leveled. All the story stuff we just blaze right through. So it's just moving from dialogue to dialogue. Which is funny because it's like it's the exact opposite problem that I had with the game the first time, which is that combat took so goddamn long that it wasn't even worth it to like kill stuff for 2 hours just to get one conversation. Now there's like too much talking, especially when trying to play with multiple people, some of whom have seen the story multiple times and don't want to see it again. So that'll be fun to not only complete the main story, but also see what's after that. That's what I'm really excited about. Having to Roach? I don't see anything weird with Roach. What's up, Camel? Oh, Roach is stuck up there. Maybe that's what you're referring to. Here he is. Can SWTOR be compared to KOTOR 1 or 2? I don't know. Should you play KOTOR? KOTOR was fine. I don't know. I don't hold it in such high regard that other people do. But then again, I think BioWare in general, a lot of their games were kind of... Oh. BioWare was okay. But they justifiably started making a lot more console experiences, and once they started doing that, I was like, I kind of became uninterested. The gameplay and the like statistical RPG systems got pretty light. So, I enjoyed KOTOR when I played it a million years ago. I really don't feel any particular urge to go back and play it. KOTOR 2 is different though. That was made by Obsidian. Yeah. So, out of any of those games, I would actually want to go back and play KOTOR 2 because I never finished it, and I find Obsidian's design is typically just a little more interesting to me. They don't lose sight of the like RPG gameplay scope of it too much, and their writing just has a bit more tinge of complexity to it. A lot of Bioware writing is like, and this isn't a complaint. It isn't a complaint, just an appraisal. It is like kind of like teen anime quality writing. Exceptions being Dragon Age Origins, maybe Inquisition. I haven't played that one all that much, but it's like you're dealing with pretty comfortable character archetypes, pretty comfortable character interactions. Yeah, I'm definitely very familiar with KOTOR 2's state. I mean, I didn't play it because it was unfinished when it came out. And I was like, oof, it was a little too messed. I just want to be super clear. Like, I like that kind of stuff. I watch anime, for Christ's sakes. It's not like I'm too pretentious to enjoy a fun story. It's more like, for me at least, it's a question of like, is something interesting enough to want to go back to? And I don't remember anything being all that intriguing beyond the first playthrough of KOTOR. It was a fun twist. There were some neat character moments, about on par. Yeah, the restored content mod. That's what would make it more interesting to me now, for sure. But Dragon Age Inquisition was written pretty well. I feel like it's underrated compared to other Bioware games and Dragon Age games especially. Yeah, when Inquisition came out, everyone was like, "Oh, it's good again." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." But at that point, my feelings were already so complicated towards Dragon Age. I just didn't really get into it. I just didn't. I need to give it a decent shake though. As long as they for me, the big thing was the combat of Origins was so good and so brutally hard. But it made you really think about every character in your party and all the abilities they have and what order can you use them and how can you position your party to make it work out. I remember there was that one mission or that one segment in Origins where you had to defend that town from skeletons and they came in waves and each individual wave was like a whole puzzle you had to solve. It was really cool. But I don't remember anything like that for KOTOR. Just felt like I was cruising through a lot of the game. Isn't that Persona as well? Yeah, Persona is very difficult, and you have to know all your abilities and know your limits. Persona's cool because it has that kind of built-in pressure of how much of this dungeon can you complete in a given night. So it makes being efficient in dungeons important, which is kind of neat too. Another little dash of salt on the metagame is when you're fighting through, you can trivialize fights just by blowing MPs, or SP, excuse me, with reckless abandon, but you'll only get a couple of floors in and then flare out. So if you can do it in 2 nights or even 1, then you get more nights to hit on girls. Hard difficulties in Inquisition might scratch that itch. I think they would. Yeah, Inquisition is a game that I'm curious about. Inquisition and KOTOR 2 from I guess Gen 6 and Gen 7 big budget RPGs. You mean hit on the teacher? Yes, you're right. Sorry.
Might want to look at the map.
Oops. Yeah, I know. Chill out. Okay. I was bouncing around trying to find a decent fighting game channel. I really like this community. Twitch is a nuclear wasteland, and this chat has been spared from the fallout. Yeah, so far. I mean, I say this about every video game ever made, but I do intend to play a little more fighting games on. I want to get some more time into Mortal Kombat 11. I'm enjoying Aftermath quite a bit. God,
Come on now.
I'll just Skyrim over this mountain here. This little range. Come on. Oh, there we go. There's water here now. You guys play Hades? I have it installed, but I haven't played it since it came out on Early Access, and I know they've added a ton to it. And also, I really, really love Supergiant games, so... Yeah, Packers. MK11's great. I also got to work on... I got to work on my, like... Oh, that's just an invisible wall. Okay. I got to work on my, like, online mindset to get a little more familiar with the actual mechanics of MK11, so I'm not as at a complete loss when some dude's dancing around me. Although that might have just been balance. But still, I ain't gonna whine about balance. I have not seen the no-clip VOD on, or doc on Supergiant. I need to catch up on no-clip. Yeah, Milk, you've been playing a lot of MK? Oh boy. Great. Good. Foglet. Great. Oh, knocked him down. Ow. Fuck. Alright. That was a lot of scraping over mountains. I have extra time since my gym is still closed. Yeah, I've been laying off the workouts this week, and it's astounding the amount of free time it's opened up. It's like an extra hour and a half every day. It's maybe not the best for me, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna get this last pickup. Oh, fuck. Ugh. I'll go get the other one first this time. I'll go get the last pickup, or get these last two pickups, and then I'm gonna take a break again, because I need to go cook dinner and chill out a little bit before the Old Republic. So I'm gonna get these little pips here, and then throw you guys to. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna fight this thing. I'm gonna get my revenge. Throw you guys to clips for a minute. Actually, wait, yeah. Art is a dumbass. Fuck. Are there two? There are. Fuck! Why is there a ting-ting of somebody... What? Bro, you okay? Gyms are reopening at Cali. Probably not going to bother going for a while still, though. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think a lot of people are probably going to be in your position.
Let me see what you're offering.
Something leather. Wait, it dismantles into a note? Can you... Huh?
So long.
Can I read it? If I dismantle it? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah. Witcher 2 and Witcher 1 UI? Ooh boy.
Yeah?
Witcher 1 UI made me kind of sick. And like the game was so wall-eyed for some reason. Like the FOV was super, super high despite being a third-person game.
Let me...
Okay. Note. What's the note?
So long.
Seemed unfinished or fan-made. I mean, it was fan-made. That game was made in Neverwinter Nights mod tools. It seriously was... Oh, you can't read it. Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't. I gotta reload then, because I can't live without my cute drawing. That was too good. Yeah, no, CD Projekt's story is pretty incredible. They parlayed success from like basically a fan mod of The Witcher made in Neverwinter Nights mod toolset. They launched a online store dedicated to making older PC games DRM free and playable. And all of that revenue went into making The Witcher 2 like a really high-end AAA game. And then like they just keep pouring that into success after success after success. It's really cool seeing like a company work really hard, make really cool stuff, and have that work out. That's what I really like about it. I should probably go there then. Okay, so hold on. It reminds me of like Disney's rise to success, or Walt Disney specifically, I guess, about how it's like, dude bet the farm on everything every time, and had varying degrees of success, but he was never like less than convinced that the next thing needed to be done to 100%. Like everything was 100%, and it's just through sheer force of will and sheer hard work made it all work. And a lot of the things that were tried just weren't done at the time. So cool. They also straight up sold ripped CDs in high school? Really? I don't know much about the founders of CDPR. Todd Howard said he used to pirate all his games, so I mean there's that. Yeah, I did too. I don't know. I feel like it's a phase people go through. That's why I'm typically not super harsh on piracy. I also feel like it's just not as much of a talking point now as it used to be. Watch a no-clip documentary? Yeah. Is there one about CDPR?
Might want to look around some.
Oh. It's multi-part. Okay, well shit. Then I need to do that. We're talking about how they educate people in Poland with issues about piracy. Yeah, the PC scene in Europe is really interesting and different. I'm a little jealous. Maybe it's just because of like the good infrastructure, but like, or the trains and stuff. But the PC scene in Europe was pretty cool. People going to PC meetups and stuff in the early and mid 90s, exchanging software like crazy. Super underground vibes. I was copying my original CDs to keep the authentic CDs nice and intact. Nice. I started doing that with games. I had an HD loader on my PS2, so I wouldn't even use the PS, because you could use the PS2 to like install it to a hard drive and run it off that, but just to save the PS2's like disk array from getting overused, I would rip it and install the image to a hard drive from a PC, and then play it off the hard drive on my PS2. Man, good times. When I was younger, I pirated a lot. Once I got some income, I ended up buying most of the games I had pirated just to have them conveniently available. Yeah. It's pretty much the same thing for me. Polish trains are so old, we had this joke, they connect generation. Your grandpa, your dad, and you were riding the same old train. Ha! That's all. That's cute, fake. At least you got him. A lot of the times in LA, I think we get Japan's hand-me-downs, which is not so bad, but you can see like little plates and stuff on the LA trains. I think that would work with current games. That's kind of how current games work anyway. Usually if you put a disc, I mean, starting with PS3, like read speeds off optical discs got so slow that they would just install the hard drive anyway, or try to read from both in the case of the PS3 to speed things up. Imagine the US with nationwide train service. I mean, we have Amtrak, but it's unfortunately it only goes to major cities, and then from those major cities it's like, so if I wanted to take the train somewhere, I would have to take a bus to a train station to another train station to get to Union Station in LA. and then from there catch a train to somewhere else. I've taken the train down to San Diego a couple of times. That's nice. Especially, like, if it's at the end of the workday. Sometimes that commute can be like 3 to 4 hours in a car, but you take a train, 1 hour and you're there. It's fantastic, actually. That's the closest I think I get. And Amtrak trains are actually really comfy. That's the thing. Trains are not like airplanes. Trains can be spread out and have nice big seats and Wi-Fi. So, yeah, jacking it in San Diego. It's more like there were like music festivals or like I think specifically there's a lot of good tiki bars in San Diego that we go down to sometimes. So, oh, shouldn't be doing that. Sorry. It wasn't until recently that my city in New Zealand got buses newer than from the 1950s. Huh. Yeah, I guess I can't complain then. I've never had that much of an issue with LA's public transit. People like to complain about it, but I've had worse. I've had much worse. Dallas area rapid transit, DART. It has a cool acronym at least, or like the Bay Area, BART. LA's just doesn't have that acronym, unfortunately. Oh, this one's got hair. Hey, bud. Ow! Whew. Don't expect it to get any more funding until it starts making money for Amtrak. Oh, I mean, I don't need it to get funded more. It works for me like it is. I don't use it that often though. Maybe once Corona's over, Steph and I can day trip to a couple places. That'd be fun. Oh, and bullet trains though? Yeah. I mean, after going to Japan, it's nothing compares to that. God, it's so good.
Might want to look around some.
You mentioned vacationing in Japan before. Was that your favorite place, or do you have a second favorite? So out of all the world places I've been, I haven't been to that many places, so I can't represent myself as well-traveled. But I did immensely enjoy Japan. I enjoyed being in Amsterdam quite a bit. But I think, yeah, Japan is probably my favorite place that I've been so far. Oh. Do I get a hiya? No? When did they hiya me? Yeah, it's done. That's lame. Where's my hiya? Alright, well. Okay. Well, that took longer than I thought. Unsurprisingly, people were warning me. That's okay. I wasn't playing that long. Only a couple hours. So it's break time. Oh, no, hold on. Gotta kill that thing first. The bullet trains weren't actually that expensive. They're if you're a tourist in Japan, they actually sell a specific rail pass that is super cheap, and you can use it like as many times as you want over the course of whatever day's number of passes you get. Steph and I bought it. There was like a tourist agency that was selling was the JR line. We're selling JR rail passes, and we just went down there after work one day, bought those passes, and like as soon as we got to Japan, just went into like one station. Like the first train station we went into, there was like a little office, and we just exchanged the voucher for train pass. And then it was like all you had to do was just make sure that you were on the right company's train, all the JR lines. And yeah, you can just like take laps around Japan if you want to. It's great. Bullet train is around 90 and 120 pop, but a pass is only $450 for the unlimited travel on JR lines. I feel like my pass was cheaper than $450. But that's not that bad. When that's all your travel cost, going wherever you want, and the entire country while you're there. It's great. It's really, really great. Also, food is cheap there, and you can you can have a great day walking around spending no money at all. Ah, so awesome. All right, break time. I'm gonna go prepare some dinner. Luckily the sun's going down, so it's getting a little cooler. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, cook some dinner, get some stretching, get some hydration going. Nick Cage, that was good. Our Man in Japan. Okay, I gotta check that out. Tourism docs in Japan are just so good. I've been watching a lot of Izakaya, and I do love the segments where they just send that dude out to random restaurants. I get that vicarious thrill watching him eat and drink delicious things. Makes me want beer like crazy, though. Anyway, break time. I'll be back in a second with all the boys playing SWOTOR. See you soon.